Greensill collapse. Inadequate inspections put £335 million of taxpayers' money at risk. Deficient checks on the now-bankrupt financial business backed by David Cameron put public money at risk, an EMPS committee found. The Public Accounts Committee, PAC, of the House of Commons has released a fresh report on the lessons gained from the collapse of Greensill Capital. The British business bank accepted Greensill as a lender for the coronavirus small and large business interruption loan schemes, CLBILS. Greensill lent £400 million under CLBILS and £18.5 million under CBILS, the maximum allowed. Greensill, which had former PM Cameron as an advisor, filed for bankruptcy in March. It determined that the British business bank failed to do enough due diligence on Greensill when it sought to be an approved lender under the COVID assistance programs, putting up to £335 million of public money at risk. They determined that due diligence was grossly insufficient, and they criticised the bank for failing to strike the right balance between making judgments fast during the epidemic and doing so in a manner consistent with best practices, safeguarding the interests of the taxpayers. In Greensill's instance, the bank waited until flaws were obvious and hundreds of millions of public dollars were disclosed before investigating media claims. They also discovered that a lack of information sharing across government inhibited rational decision-making and enabled Greensill access to taxpayer-funded projects. Greensill accreditation and COVID-19 business assistance initiatives have not yet yielded wider lessons. According to the PAC, it is vital to identify these lessons. The MPs also criticised the bank for not being adequately interested about where money financed via programs, notably Greensill, ended up. A detailed lessons learned report from the Bank, Treasury, and Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy was requested by MPs by July next year. Pre-collapse, Mr. Cameron reportedly earned almost £7 million in 2.5 years working part-time for Greensill, including a £720,000 annual wage. He reportedly hammered politicians and bureaucrats with WhatsApps, messages, and emails, as well as the Bank of England, earlier this year.